Welcome to the course. If you've ever considered investing in bonds, or if you're taking any finance course worth its name, then you need to know how to value bonds. This course will make sure you become a master at valuing one of the most important fixed income securities, even if you don't know anything about it. But before I tell you more, consider this problem. Imagine you know of 3 bonds available for sale: Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. You know the price that each bond is trading at, and you also have other information about its characteristics. Which one is overvalued? If you're thinking Alpha, then you're actually facing a behavioral bias right now. In order to know which one's overvalued, we need to know the fair price of each bond. We do that by valuing it from scratch. So we're going to consider this problem again at the end of the course, once you've mastered bond valuation. And what you'll see is that Charlie is the only bond that's overvalued. Identifying whether a bond is overvalued or undervalued, or even fairly priced, is crucial for making the right investment decision. And that's exactly what you'll be able to do once you've mastered bond valuation. This is the most thorough course on bond valuation you've ever seen. We're going to start from the very basics and get it right the first time. Then we're going to build a solid foundation of the core fundamentals that drive the entire bond valuation process. Once we've done that, you'll be ready to learn how to value bonds, starting with the simple cases and moving on to more advanced techniques. Where any prerequisites are required, we've included that content for free, even if it's outside the scope of bond valuation. You'll learn how to value bonds from scratch using the formula-based approach, as well as discount factor tables, and of course on Excel and Google Sheets, including learning how to value bonds with semi-annual and quarterly payments, but perhaps more importantly, learning how to value bonds when the yield changes. When interest rates change, so does the value of your investments, and we're going to show you how you go about incorporating these changes into your estimate for the value of a bond. You'll also learn to estimate the yield to maturity of a bond by hand, and of course on Excel and Google Sheets. Moreover, you'll be able to identify under or overvalued bonds by exploiting incredibly powerful relationships, one of which is something that most textbooks and courses simply don't teach, and that's the powerful relationship between the coupon rate and the yield to maturity. We've designed this course for distinction. We've applied the same tried and tested, proven to work teaching techniques that we've developed over 7 years teaching professionals and students across the UK and EU. Every single concept is taught in a thorough, easy, student-centric manner. Here's your 3 steps to mastery, the roadmap to really mastering bond valuation. You're going to start by gaining a solid foundation of the fundamentals, because that's what ultimately matters. It always boils down to the fundamentals. You're then going to apply your solid fundamentals immediately in example question walkthroughs. Every concept-based lecture has at least 2 example question walkthroughs, so you can literally see how we value bonds one step at a time. Finally, you're going to master every single concept by engaging in our progressively challenging quizzes. There are over 130 different questions with impeccably detailed solutions, with questions ranging from simple true and false ones to more advanced questions that take you outside your comfort zone. This is the most simple yet thorough course on bond valuation ever made, and this is the only course you will ever need to take. I'm incredibly excited to help you master bond valuation, and I'm looking forward to seeing you inside. I'll see you in a bit.